Hey, what's going on, Chaparral Middle School? This is your friendly technology integration coach, Mr. Castro. First off, I wanted to say congratulations to the students and the teachers of Chaparral for doing such a great job with the laptops this year. Unfortunately, the year is coming to an end. So, here's how we're going to do it. Students, starting on Wednesday, May 1st, you will no longer be able to take your laptops home. But why, mister? We just want to make sure that the laptops are here so that when it's time to turn them in, they'll be ready. But what we need from you right now is to make sure that you keep them on campus. Remember back in the day when you were doing your digital driver's license and you couldn't take them home? Kind of the same concept. Beginning on May 13th, students are going to begin to walk over to the LRC and turn in their laptops. But in order for you to turn it in, we need 3 things from you. What are they, Mr. Castro? You're scaring me. Don't be afraid. You already have these things. You've carried them around all school year long. Number 1, obviously, the most important thing we want you to turn in is the laptop. 2, the charger. What's the use of having a computer if you ain't got a charger? And number 3, the bag. The last and final piece, you need to make sure you bring the bag. Now, most of you have carried them around all year, and you've done a wonderful job of doing that. Now, the only thing that we ask of you is to clean up that bag, because a lot of you have written on them, I love Jesus, Megadeth rules, all these other things that you've written on the bags. Try to take them off if you can. Speaking of cleaning, can you do us another favor? Can you clean your laptops for us? I know Mr. Memo, Ms. Gonzalez, Miss Mann, they've kind of commented on the fact that your computers are a little dirty when they're servicing them. You know, maybe there's some soda here on the side, or maybe the smudge on the screen. Do us a favor. Clean them up before you turn them in. That would be great. But mister, I want to keep my computer. Take everything off the computer that you need, that you hold near and dear to your heart. We can't save it. Remember that whole Google Drive thing at the beginning of the year? That's probably where you should be storing all of the stuff that you want to keep for next year and for the rest of your life. That's what Google Drive is for. Here's some potential bad news for students. If you happen to have broken something, maybe the keyboard, maybe the screen, maybe the charger, maybe it's lost. Whatever the case, you're probably going to have to pay a fine. The fines, well, they vary a little bit, but you'll probably have to pay somewhere between $25 to $75. Someone once told me, you can only control 2 things in your life, your attitude and your actions. So that means if you broke the computer or you're missing a charger, just own up to it, pay your fine, and we'll move on. So to recap, starting on May 1st, students will no longer be able to take their laptops home. Then, starting on May 13th, the 8th graders will begin to visit the LRC and turn in their laptops. So I know I've given you a lot of information. If you have any questions, talk to Miss Mann, talk to your teachers. They'll make sure that you understand exactly what's going on in the next month or 2. Or you can just watch this YouTube video over and over again. My name is Mr. Castro, your friendly technology integration coach, saying, see ya.